What's up, everybody? Crazy Mike D here. Tonight is a beer time with Mike. And I got a special guest, my brother in law, Tyler. Tyler, say hi to everybody.
Howdy, everybody. I come to do a special time with Mike, my awesome brother in law, my wonderful sister's husband of 2 years.
3 years.
Oh, three.
It's a good thing I remembered. That's the
Yeah,
important part. But yeah, we're just going to bullshit and talk and
yeah.
whatever subjects we come up with, we come up with. So tonight, I am going to be doing Tangerine. So,
And
very interesting beer. It's a wheat beer, 1 pint, 6 fluid ounces. Comes from Lost Coast Brewery and Cafe in Eureka, California. It is a 5.5% alcohol. So it's a wheat beer. It's not an IPA, whatever.
and tonight I will be doing the review of Clown Shoes Undead Party, which
I,
has a 10% alcohol volume, and it hails from the same place in California.
I've already reviewed that one. It wasn't too bad. Not my preference, but I haven't tried this one yet. My brother was kind enough to supply the beers for tonight. Thank you, Tyler.
You're very welcome, Mike.
I'm gonna see. Doesn't really have ingredients on here. That's very interesting.
Apparently, this one says, according to Surgeon General, we should not drink alcohol
Yeah.
if you are pregnant.
Darker, darker color from mine. Not a bad color. Yours is a very darker color.
Mine's a real dark amber.
This is almost more of a stout.
It,
Chocolate stout.
it
Mine's
is.
more of a golden.
And see, yours foams less. This one has
You
a
got
little
much
bit
head, much more head.
of
He likes head.
foam. Yeah, whatever. I don't do that. I don't swing that way, bro. Sorry.
Hey, I didn't see what's coming from me, man.
Ooh, smells really good.
That's very interesting. Got a taste of that tangerine.
Ooh, this tastes like it's got like a soy kind of background.
Yeah, I did try it. It's not my favorite, but
It's not bad. I enjoy this. You know, it's got a really
yeah,
strong dark amber flavor.
pretty good flavor.
Yeah, you know, yours looks pretty interesting. With the amber being like a orangey amber color and
Yeah,
has
it's
a tangerine flavoring.
more of a darker golden,
Well, can't be compared to the one that I got. It looks like root beer,
more of
a dark root beer color,
more like a coffee color.
like a coffee
Chocolate.
liqueur. Tastes like Bailey's.
So the Stanley Cup playoffs are underway. Calgary just moved up on the first round against
Woo-hoo.
Vancouver.
And Calgary now is gonna kick some ass, and they're gonna move on towards Anaheim.
Yes, they should. And Detroit Red Wings, my team. As you can tell by here. Got myself a blanket from a while ago. The Wings.
I
I'm a
honestly,
huge Wings fan. Have been a Wings fan for a long time.
I have no problem with the Detroit Red Wings. They've turned out some really good players like Shanahan and Iserman and maybe even like Robert Lang for a couple of years that they had them. But they're doing really good. I would like to see a remake of the 05-06 Stanley Cup run where Calgary faced Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and they have one of the best coaches in the NHL.
Mr. Mike Babcock.
Yep.
You know,
Saskatoon born, the
Saskatoon.
Saskatchewanite,
Yep.
Canada.
And they also had that great legend, Gordie Howe, who just suffered a
Gordie
stroke.
Howe.
Good luck to you, and we wish you the
Yes.
best.
Good luck,
You know,
Gordie
you
Howe.
you are
Yes.
from
Probably not
Saskatchewan
watching
too.
this, but
You're from Saskatchewan, bud. You are my idol from hockey, and I look up to you every day. You and the greats.
the great one. Nobody better than Howe. Not even Gretzky. Sorry.
Not even his son. Sorry,
um,
Mark. I enjoyed watching you play in the last couple of years of your playing career. You still won't beat your dad.
but yes, Detroit Red Wings just won their game, 4-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning,
Yeah,
which was awesome.
that was
Awesome
really
game.
weird. I'm
So they're
surprised because Tampa's going downhill since they traded St. Louis and Vinny Lecavalier the last 2 seasons.
they're moving up to Game 6, which would be tomorrow, I think. Either tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure.
It's not tomorrow. It's the day after.
Yes, that's right. Okay. But if they win their next game, they'll be moving on to round 2.
Yeah, and who do you think they'll face? Well, do you think they'll face Capitals or the New York Islanders?
I think the Islanders. I think the Islanders have a shot. And I think
Islanders do. They won tonight. They look pretty good, but I don't think they can match up to Ovechkin's skill.
But I do think that in the finals, it's gonna be Calgary and Detroit.
That would make a really good that would make a really good matchup. They got equal strength in defense and offense, and they have really good strength in goaltending.
Yes, I think so. What else is going on? Well, been getting a lot of messages from people wanting to send me some stuff. Uh, Jim Duffy from Refining Fires wants to send me some stuff, some peppers to review. Excellent, because Jim Duffy's probably the king of peppers.
I heard he's got some pretty good hot peppers. He I haven't heard too much of him, but he does some pretty good work.
And also Mr. Ed Core, um, probably mispronounced your name.
Core.
What is? I can't remember his channel name, but I'll put his link in the description. He also does YouTube videos. He's also growing some peppers that he wants to send to me, some really hot ones, I hope. I've never really done many fresh hot peppers, as you've seen in my videos. Most of them are dried, but
the hotter the better. If they're dried out, they have more potency. But if they're really fresh, they have that real bite to them.
they also have, I think, a better flavor too when they're fresh.
It's hard to say. I've enjoyed the chili peppers over the last little while, like the dried ones, but the real hot peppers that come from like Peru and Chile and all of them that are really fresh, they're really strong. Like I prefer the Fresno, California chili to the Chinese chili that we get here in Canada.
Mm-hmm. I also have Hellfire hot sauces messaged me and wanted to send me a T-shirt. Hopefully, they'll be also sending me some other goodies. The guy, dude, if you know you are the owner, Merle. Forgot your name there, Merle. If you're watching this, man, I'm really excited about that. Uh, I guess you wanted to send me one of the new T-shirts that are coming out, so that is awesome. Whatever you else send you with that, that'd be great. I'm really hoping that you send me some really good, some goodies there to do on my channel.
Hey.
I respect you guys. You guys are the best hot sauce company I've had the honor to review for. Fear This is my favorite, still my favorite hot sauce.
I may not have tried it, but I have smelt that stuff, and it is really good.
Yes, my brother unfortunately isn't able to do hot hot sauces. Um, Milder
I
hot sauces.
The only reason why I wasn't able to do the hot sauces is because 2 years I had a stomach ulcer and it caused me
Yes.
not to eat hot sauces. So I'm actually trying to get back into them now that the ulcer is healed, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle the heat.
Yes, but we'll find some milder hot sauces that we both can review on here. Also, my wife would like to be doing some videos too. So
My lovely sister, she's the
yes,
great.
so
You
you'll
know,
be definitely seeing her in some future videos. We want to have it planned out that she would like to call it on the milder side with Crystal D, and it'll be milder stuff that doesn't have a lot of heat. Maybe a little mild zing,
like
but
almost like the
mostly of a sweeter hot sauce.
so like the grapes of wrath or the
Maybe the grapes
lighter
wrath would be a little too hot.
like
Tropical, psychotropical.
whoever sent that mango hot sauce to Crazy Mike D, that was the best.
Oh
I
yes,
loved it.
that was the psychotropical from Voodoo Chilies.
You
That was
know,
from my good friend Daniel. Daniel, how's it going, buddy?
that was
Love that
awesome.
hot sauce. Yes, like
I liked it too. It was great. It had the combination of the wonderful chili mixed with the mango and whatever juices you put into that. It was a great combination. I really enjoyed it. It made really good marinade for chicken.
Voodoo Chilies did a really good job on that one.
So, what's the plans for the summer? Are you gonna try to grow some hot peppers yourself and dry them out? Or are you gonna eat them fresh? Or
Well, unfortunately, I'm a little late for growing most peppers. Most peppers take a long time, and a lot of them take a really hot climate. So I'm thinking next year I'll be growing some. I still have some seeds from my buddy Ivan. I will be keeping those, and we'll be growing those next year. I hope they last that long. Because I don't think it. I think it's a little too late to start growing them now. I don't think I'll be getting any pods unless I grow the whole things inside. But
and yeah, right now with our weather, it's being unpredictable because
yes,
we had a little bit of flurries this afternoon, and the ground being so cold.
Alberta
We
has one of the most unpredictable. Oh, Canada really has the most unpredictable weather.
Trust
Uh,
me, back in 1956, we had a really bad snowstorm, and Sylvan in a place called
56.
Sylvan Lake, and we had a massive snowstorm that shut down Wild Rapids, which is the wonderful outdoor water park that they have in Sylvan Lake, Alberta.
That is actually not a bad beer. Um, Not one of my favorites. My favorite is still White Dragon from Alicat. That's
That's good stuff.
from out of Edmonton. Um, but it's not bad. It does have a little sweet flavor to it. You can taste the tangerines. I do like tangerines. I wouldn't say love, but do like them. Does have that sweet flavor to them or to it. Top her off though.
What do you think the difference is between the stout and the wheat beer?
The stout has more a stronger flavor. I think it's more bitter. It's it's closer to an IPA than
Or like
a
a
wheat
malt?
beer in flavor.
Like a malt, kind of? Like almost like
Yeah,
a.
yeah. A wheat beer is more crisp. It's almost like a lager, whereas a
Ooh.
stout's got more of a bitterness to it, a drier flavor to it, almost like a coffee,
Oh, that's why it tastes
a
like
stronger
coffee a little
coffee.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
that's
like
not
a
bad beer.
Guinness. Guinness is my favorite one. It's my favorite stout,
Guinness is really
but it
good.
has to be tapped.
Yeah.
Unless it's ice cold. The cans and the bottles, you can't compare when it comes from straight from a tap. at a good bar, and the bar's got to be a really good bar, and it has to have the right temperature. Because if the temperature setting is wrong, it just doesn't taste the same. It has to be ice, ice, ice cold, almost to the point of the
Freeze.
yeah, almost to the point of where ice crystals will form.
Let's see, I have to give credit to my one and only favorite bar in this city. The one that I like to go to in this city is Blues on White. They have the best on tap Guinness in this city.
I
And
do I do want to say that I have found Chimay Blue at a bar, a liquor store called Keg and Cork. If you're in Edmonton or in the Edmonton area, and you're looking for Chimay Blue, go to Keg and Cork. Just Google it up or Google Maps. They do sell it. It's about $14 for the corked bottle, which is what I've heard is a better quality than the smaller bottles. It's about a little over a 1 liter bottle, but you know, gonna try it. You know,
how many liters do you think this is?
it's about a 1 pint.
1 pint, so that's about 650 milliliters.
Yeah.
That's not a bad.
Here, he's drinking right out of the bottle.
I think every beer should be served right out of the bottle
No.
if it's chilled to the right temperature.
Beer is a lot like wine. It needs air to breathe. Um, and the longer it sits, as long as it's cold, the better it tastes.
That's true. Beer is exactly like spirits that they sell in most liquor stores across the world. It's got the strong flavor if it sits for a while, and then the more it sits, the more potent it becomes. But the more potent it gets, the better it is.
Unless you're talking about cheap beers like
Like
Molson
or
Canadian.
Guinness, well, Guinness in the little in the little beer bottle cans. They're not very good unless you have it right on tap. Like Heineken's even good, but
Budweiser's crap.
I don't drink Budweiser. If anything,
Budweiser's king of beers. Yeah, right.
if
What
anything,
makes it the king of beers, really?
the only thing I disagree with that is because at the time when I first started drinking, when I turned 18, it was the time where Budweiser was going out and Kokanee was just coming back into popularity.
Yeah, see, I never really drank much Budweiser when I was younger. When I was younger, it was Colt 45, Big Bear. It was the
You mean
malt liquors that I was really into.
you mean like Coors?
And no, Coors is a more of a lager. Malt liquors are a little different. Ted Barris, fire breathing idiot, he knows a lot about beers. So does John Manman, another great friend of mine, the Metal Manman, knows a lot about beers. The king of beer chugs. Definitely check his channel out. Also check out Ted Barris. He's inspired me to do these these shows, as you know.
And that commercial that's going around on TV, right, about the traveling beer guy. He says that he got fired from every job he had. Why brag about that? He may have started a really big company called the traveling beer guy, but you never know. Like, his beers seem pretty good. I would like to try them, but he needs to stop bragging about getting fired from every company that he's worked for. Because if he wants to go back to work for another company, he's got that reputation of getting fired from every company he's worked for.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a burp of champions, my friend.
Not quite. For some reason, the older I get, the weaker my burps get. When I was younger, I could belch a burp almost a minute long, probably longer. But
A friend of mine, if he drinks any stout or any Indian pale ale, he'll burp the ABCs back and forth.
an IPA that I've been really looking for. I haven't been able to find in Edmonton. I have even done some searching. Is Dogfish, either 90 minute, 120 minute, any of those Dogfish. I cannot find in Edmonton.
I thought I
Also, um, another one is shoot. Ted just was doing it. Ted Barris was just doing a palette record. Um, haven't been able to find that. By Green Flash, I think it's called.
the dogfish. I thought I saw something on the similar lines of it over at the liquor store earlier, but I don't know if it was the exact same kind that you were looking for.
Well, maybe one of my good friends in the states. Well, no, we can't do that.
You
I
can't
just
export.
found out that you cannot send beer over the border.
It's
Uh,
just like vanilla Coke. It's hard to find here. It's like an export. You have to literally go across the border and get it and bring it back.
it's a lot like the states. The states, they with the Lay's chips. Apparently, Canada has flavors of chips that aren't available in the states.
Like example, like when Lay's came out with their chocolate coated chips, they couldn't get them in the states, and now they finally just starting to bring them into the states.
I believe that the states had them first.
It's been announced all over Canada that Canada came out
Well,
with them
it
first.
could be because Lay's is a Canadian company, so
Grown and raised right in Ontario. That's where my family's from.
it could have been. But I do know that there's some chip flavors that aren't available in the states. Anyone from the states that has been to Canada and seen flavors of chips that aren't available in the states, you can comment below what kind of flavors there are. I think uh, smoky bacon was one of them.
Smoky bacon we can get here, I know for sure, but it's a very hard to find. Like Safeway does carry it, but
It,
now that they've switched
it,
names, they're gonna start carrying a little less products of their own.
it is because it wasn't. It's not a high seller.
Yeah, it's just like down in the states. When we bring out every year their four flavors of Lay's, where each person, like a person across each province of Canada, does a flavor. Right? There's one out right now for Canadians. It's called bacon wrapped scallops.
It's a lot like hot sauces. There's a lot of hot sauces in Canada that aren't available in the states, but you can order them. Same with the states. The states have Hellfire. They have Pucker Butt Pepper Company. They have Jim Duffy. He's from the states. We have Denzel. Denzel makes great hot sauces. Check him out. Just the only one I've reviewed right now is Denzel's Fire Hazard. But you just Google Denzel's Fire Hazard. Should bring it up in the window. Check them out. They're Canadian. They're from BC. Great hot sauce company. Their uh, Fire Hazard hot sauce is excellent.
I want to see if my buddy from Sweden will be able to send me over some juggernaut. That has got 17 different types of peppers, and it's made with nothing but pure extract, so it is extremely hot.
Well, I do have a friend on Facebook. Name is Peter King from the Cherry Chili Company, and he wants to send me um, two hot sauces. One was a fruity hot sauce. I can't remember the name of it. I don't think he gave me the name of it. But the other hot sauce is called 12 Gates of Hell, which have the 12 hottest peppers in the world. So,
Are they measured by scolios or are they measured by like measurements of heat?
by Scoville, I
Okay,
believe.
you know,
I do believe that they do. It does have the Carolina Reaper in it. I also believe
ooh,
that
hot.
it is an extract sauce.
Ooh, that's hot.
Peter, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but hopefully you're watching this video. I would love for you to comment if you can. I'm really excited to try that. I know you're in the UK right now, so it will take a little longer. to ship it out. I really appreciate that. I know shipping is probably going to be pretty expensive, but definitely excited about that.
Even though it's in the UK, even if it gets shipped over to Canada, as long the longer it sits in when it gets transported over here, the hotter it's gonna be. So the better it is, the hotter it is, the better it is.
Well, yeah, I don't think that it's going to be there that long enough.
Yeah.
Hot sauces, especially extract sauces, they don't really get that much hotter in time, unless it's years and years, almost to the point where it's going to be expired. Um, really haven't had that much experiences with those kind of sauces, but I don't know.
You know
It
what I saw
is.
today for the first time? I saw Tabasco sauce mixed with milk chocolate.
Well, yes.
I never knew that they compared chocolate and hot sauces together. I found it kind of weird, but when I tried one today, it was bloody good.
Ed Curry from the Pepper Company does have some uh, some chocolates out now. You can't compare his stuff to Tabasco. Tabasco is utter crap. Now, there's this huge drama stuff going on between Ed Curry and Jim Duffy. And, I don't want to be really in the middle of that. I don't want to be a part of the drama. I want to review for both people. I respect both Ed and Jim Duffy for what they do. Um, for anything that they have done to somebody else, that's their business between those people and not me. Even if I'm friends with a person that somebody has done something to, that's between them and them alone. I'm a neutral reviewer. If Ed Curry wants to send me stuff to review, I will review it. If Jim Duffy doesn't, or if Jim Duffy wants to send me stuff to review, I will do it. I'm gonna give honest reviews for both companies. I'm not gonna pick sides. There was a point where I was in the drama. I was bashing Ed Curry and Ed. I'm sorry for that again. Um, I know that my last beer time at Ted, or sorry, my
With Ted, are you talking about a teddy bear?
no, it was because a lot of the stuff involved Ted Barris, and it's between Ed Curry and Ted Barris. It has nothing to do with me. Yes, Ted is a really good friend of mine. Um, but like I said, what happened between Ed and Ted Barris is between them. I want to be friends with Ed Curry and Ted Barris. I know that might sound hard here for Ted because I know he does dislike Ed Curry, but I'm a small reviewer on YouTube. I'm too small to make enemies. Ted, you got over 65,000 subscribers. You can afford to make enemies in the Pepper Company. But what you do is what you do in your business, your channel. You keep on doing what you do. I'm gonna do what I do, and if I get trolled for reviewing for both people, then so be it. Whatever.
Yeah,
Like you say, Ted, haters make me famous, right?
that
If you
saying.
don't have trolls, you're not doing something right. When you got trolls, you're doing something right. Right?
It's just like hockey. If you got like a good player, like say for example back in the '80s when Gretzky got traded from Edmonton to LA, it's like when we had the Stanley Cup run against them. Everybody booed all the other players like Marty McSorley, Yari Curry, Paul Coffey. They all,
Or about 30 minutes in.
yeah,
We got about a 35-minute show.
they
So,
all, they all got booed. Gretzky came back it was no problem. There's not very much left in there.
Yeah.
I think I drank the whole
Yeah.
bottle.
We got about a 35-minute show. I like to make my videos for my beer time with Mike's about 35 to 45 minutes long, but we're gonna shoot for about 35 minutes, which gives us another
Four
no,
minutes.
5 minutes or
A
so,
little over 4 minutes.
about 5 minutes. So, but yeah, like I hope you guys like this episode. First time I've ever had a guest host.
I really enjoyed this tonight. It was a great time. I really enjoy doing beers. It's my favorite thing. You know, my brother-in-law here, big Red Wings fan. He does he does wonderful stuff around here. He does he drinks with me whenever I feel like having a bad day. He's a good supporter of everything.
This guy just needs to go somewhere where I can burn off the energy. This guy's got a energy of a freaking Energizer Bunny.
I was about to say the same thing. I got the energy of the Energizer Bunny times five. You know, I run fields.
Whereas I stand up and I'm exhausted.
you know, that's because of all the weight we put on over the last year. Even though it's hard to say. I'm just about 250 pounds, but I'm gonna slowly lose it again. You know, living the bachelor life. It works, but it's not really my cup of tea, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. But to think what else is going on.
What about my sister? What's going on with her?
Well, hopefully, my wife, his sister, as some of you might know that have been watching my videos since the beginning, she is in the hospital. Um, the hospital in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It's called the St. Paul's Hospital. Damn near killed her.
Yeah, me and
Probably
my
about that close of killing her. I was overdosing her on medication. Not really going to get into why she's in the hospital because that's kind of personal business of
yeah,
hers. But we moved up here, and so something happened where she had to go to the hospital here in Edmonton. It's the Grey Nuns Hospital, best hospital in Alberta, probably best hospital in Canada. I
it's one
really
of the
don't know,
better
but
hospitals in Edmonton. The best hospital in all of Canada happens to be the Stollery Children's Hospital here in Edmonton, Alberta. They save many lives. They do a lot of research there. They have the Cross Cancer Institute right across the street, the blood
the
donor clinic.
the Grey Nuns Hospital have been treating my wife really good.
I know.
She's been making extremely well progress. My friend Daniel, I know he's been asking about her. A few other friends have been asking about her. Hopefully, she'll be out in about a month, maybe 2 months, maybe. We'll see. But she's been making extremely well progress. I'm so happy for her. So proud of her that of the progress that she's been making. Just can't wait to get her home and stay because been many restless nights without her.
Yeah,
For a lot of you married men out there, you know what it's like not to be sleeping by your wife.
I can
It's
I can speak from personal experience. I just got out of a relationship of 2 years where I was about to get married. If any of you single guys have any problem, or any of you married guys have problems, just talk about them. Before things get too out of hand. And I'd like to thank my brother-in-law for allowing me to come do co-host with him this evening.
an honor.
It was great. And I'd like to say all to the fans of Crazy Mike D that we salute you for enjoying the show, and we enjoy doing the review of the beer.
Just say
And we'd like to say
I'm definitely very humble and very grateful, very appreciative of all my subscribers, even ones that don't watch my beer time and mics, who just would like watching my hot sauce reviews, and even ones that like just watching my hot sauce reviews and not my beer time and mics, or anybody that watches any of my videos. I appreciate all of the support, especially Daniel. Daniel's been probably the biggest supporter there is. Um, has sent me so many hot sauce reviews, so many products to review. Has spent so much money on me. I I can't.
You can't find the words to
Yeah,
explain it.
yeah. It's been great. Like I started this channel thinking maybe I'll get 10 or 15 subscribers, just doing it for shit and giggles, just for fun, and
Yeah.
it's just blowing up. I have over 200 subscribers right now.
Holy, that's
Since
a lot.
starting in August, and it's been crazy.
Maybe, if we got the word out there, make you some business cards, hand them out to some companies, maybe they might get you some more subscribers everywhere. It works,
Well,
right?
it's advertising. Advertising works. I've been thinking about renting out one of those electronic billboards. Uh,
I that
that you've
that
seen.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them.
You
They're
might
pretty
have
cool. They're
you might
flashy.
have seen some cities where you have the electronic billboards that would change images every few seconds
Yeah,
or
like 3
so.
4 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean different. You have different advertisings there. Lawyers will have their advertising for it. I know. In Canada, it's very popular, especially in Saskatoon and Edmonton. I've seen quite a few of them.
We have a lot of electronic billboards here, people. We get this man on the billboard. His his reviews will go up
Oh, you know
in
what?
smoke.
You guys Google some stuff. Google Vicky Plum, and then go to the images. You'll find me. Google Danny Mala. That's Dana. Sorry, Dany. Then space whatever. MLMALLAH. Google that. Go to the images. You'll find me. Ted Barris. You'll just find Ted Barris because
It's just Ted.
he's up here.
He's Ted.
I'm way down here for YouTube, whatever. Um, yeah, there's so many names that you could Google and I'll come up. And just because of the subjects I talk about.
The loyal fans, the loyal basis, everything else. It. The more people you make across the country, the more reviews you do. The more people will start to like you.
I want to finish that soon. We don't have too much time. Ooh, ooh, don't spill.
I got a little
He
spill.
spilled a little.
Sorry, people. I'm gonna finish it.
Canada, where I come from, and or
If you spill even a little drop, you gotta lick it up off the floor. That's how we do it at Blues
yeah,
on White.
get your face in, man.
Like this.
He's actually gonna. He actually did. I don't know what's been on that table, but I wouldn't.
I know what's been on that table. This used to be my room. I used to own this table. The only thing
I don't want to know what's been on that table.
the only thing that's been on this table is some strawberry juice. Oh yeah, whatever.
Juice.
It was strawberry juice. It was, I swear. There's only one thing that's been on this table, and that's strawberry juice. And actually, sorry, strawberry juice and a newspaper, because I read the paper every once in a while.
Damn, you're kinky.
Yeah, screw off. I'm not that kinky.
Strawberry juice.
Okay, it may look like somebody PMS'd on the table, but it still works.
Okay. Not too bad. No, it's. I can't remember which number beer time like this. I think this is number 8. But it's going great, and I'm not even a year old. I'm gonna be just keep on doing what I do. Doesn't matter what happens. If I get trolled, I get trolled. If YouTube terminates my channel like they did John Man, those fucking pricks at YouTube, I'll just make another one. I'll just make another channel.
And you know what? If he has to make another channel, and if he wants me to come do some reviews with him, I'll be more than welcome. I'm
Definitely.
always here. I'm always doing my thing. And if Mike Crazy Mike D here wants me to come enjoy some beer and enjoy some hot peppers, I'll always be around.
There's gonna be more videos, plenty more videos. I might even start having intros. What do you guys think? Comment below if you guys want to see some intros, or do you guys like how it is? You guys like how it is where I just start the video? Don't have to bother with the intros. I know a lot of intros and some channels are pretty long.
Like I know
Um,
for gameplays, like on YouTube too, they do a lot of introductions to who's doing the gameplay and what exactly they're doing. Like it works, but at the
like you
same
do.
time, it gets a little annoying.
Like look at Ted Barris and Reckless Eating. Um, I think now Chili Beast, aka Jason Riley, he's wanted to put an intro into his videos. Um, what do you think of that? Would you like to see me doing something like that?
I know I would.
Or would you like me to keep my channel how it is? Where I just go right from the start, have no intro, and do what I do.
And see, comment below too as well to see what other flavors of beer that Beer Time with Mike should
I
also
want to see
review.
comments, lots of comments.
And I'm on Crazy Mike D's page as well. I can see all his channel, and I would like to see some comments on future podcasts, future reviews.
I see a lot of views. I see some of my episodes have had hundreds of views, but only a few comments. What's up with that, guys? Comment. Comment what you think. Say what you want to say.
If you have a problem with Crazy Mike D, don't make an enemy. Try to make friends with him. He's the coolest guy ever. He does whatever he needs to do to keep himself in good, no, good, clean health, and he works like a crazy mother.
You're gonna have to finish that up real quick. We're almost running out of time. I got a very small amount of memory.
That's what I'm talking about. A
Pretty
damn
damn
good
good.
beer.
Pretty damn good.
I can chug this. If I had the chance, I could probably chug this whole bottle in probably 2 hours.
Not as good as John Man, but
I may
not
have
bad as
new.
some
I have Newfie blood in me. Newfies are known for drinking.
Scottish too. Scottish. But yeah, I think we should end this video. Always like, comment, and subscribe. And cheers to all you guys. Cheers to my brother. So this is Crazy Mike D.
Along with Tenacious Ty.
Tenacious Tie. Signing off. Have a great night.
Yeah.